Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Hammer in the air, Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better, Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and obscene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air.
Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to Am I on the Air? You know what it is. This is your show. This is your one-stop shop to get all the latest in movie news, TV news, movie reviews, anything entertainment related. Am I on the Air is the place to be. Tonight, it's season 12, episode 2. Tonight's episode is titled The Return. And I titled it The Return because it's been a while since there's been an Am I on the Air episode. Last episode came to you guys over 20 days ago. And that was the season 12 premiere episode. We've been kind of running on an every other week platform lately. And instead of every other week this time, it's been going on 3 weeks. And that's the longest I've ever gone without doing a new Am I on the Air. And it killed me, man. It killed me deep down inside because I've never gone this long. And I want to kind of explain a little bit of the thought logic behind why there was such a gap. So, we did the season 12 premiere episode about 20 days ago. And since then, it's been pretty busy. It's been really, really busy. And I wanted you all to make sure you checked out, first of all, the latest Red Dragons Assemble episode. Red Dragons Assemble has been out now for a couple weeks. Our latest episode is episode 10. And I implore the fans here of Am I on the Air to make sure that you're checking out Red Dragons Assemble. I want to increase awareness of the show. It's a very fun show that we do. It's, with myself and Geeky Pat and Peeps, we only do one episode a month. It's a couple hours of your time. And if you love this show, you should definitely be checking out Red Dragons Assemble, because that show is all about the biggest and best entertainment stories of the month. And we get to roundtable discussion. And I think you should definitely check it out. So that is one part of the delay, was making sure that we gave you guys some time to catch up and listen to some more Dragons Assemble. Also, since the last episode of Am I on the Air, we put out an Am I Still on the Air? And it was a very big, very fun episode that I had some special guests on with me. Not only my Red Dragons Assemble boys, Geeky Pat and Peeps, but I also had Friggins from the People's Forum come join us as well. So the 4 of us did this very big episode just a little over a week ago, and it was the top 10 most anticipated films of 2016. And that was a great episode, and I know a lot of you did check it out, and I'm just kind of shouting it out here once again to give you guys an opportunity if you missed it somehow. It was an Am I Still on the Air episode, so it was found in a little bit of a different section of the website. You got to look out for the Am I Still on the Air tab on amiontheair.com or on reddragonsradio.com, and you can listen to those spin-off episodes. So it was a great show. There's a lot of great movies coming out in 2016, and it was a really good list, and it was great to see kind of where the 4 of us stood as far as anticipation levels on all the big movies coming out in 2016. So there's another episode you need to go check out. Am I Still on the Air? Most anticipated movies of 2016. And lastly, I wanted to shout it out again. I have a brand new episode up of a new show I'm involved with called Welcome to Banshee. Welcome to Banshee is a podcast that is solely about the TV show Banshee that is on the Cinemax channel. I know some of you that listen to the show do watch Banshee. I know I've gotten a lot of you into it. And if you're a fan of Banshee, we started this new podcast, myself and a buddy of mine named Lynx on Twitter. Lynx also has a show on reddragonsradio.com. You can check out. It's an indie sports car podcast. And me and Lynx got together. We both love Banshee. And in preparation of the 4th and final season coming out in a couple months, we wanted to do a Banshee TV show podcast. So we did an episode a couple weeks ago, which was an intro episode. And I wanted to give you guys a chance to kind of check that out. I hope you did. Just a kind of background into why we decided to do the podcast. And just yesterday, we put up the very first full-length episode of Welcome to Banshee, which is our Season 1 review. So it's a Season 1 review, and we talk everything about Season 1 of Banshee. We discuss all 10 episodes, what we liked, what we didn't like, pros, cons, and what was so great about Season 1 of Banshee. It does have some spoilers in it, so I'm warning you right now. But we only talk about Season 1. I know some people were worried about getting future seasons spoiled for them if they just listen to this episode. You will not. We only talk about Season 1. Next month, we'll be doing Season 2. In March, we'll be doing the Season 3 wrap-up. And starting in April, Welcome to Banshee will become a weekly after show. We won't be doing it the same night as the episode airs, but we'll be a weekly podcast, basically wrapping up, talking about that week's episode of the new season, the final season of Banshee. So definitely support and check that out if you're a fan of the Banshee TV show. You should be. If you haven't seen it, go check it out and then come listen to our new podcast. Once again, the show is called Welcome to Banshee. You can follow on Twitter at welcome2 Banshee, and you can find the show right here on reddragonsradio.com. Of course, we are broadcasting live from the Red Dragons Radio Network here on this Sunday, January the 31st. So that's a lot of the plugs. That's what's been going on over the past couple weeks, and that's what's kind of kept me away from Am I on the Air? But you know what? We are on the air. We got a lot to talk about, and we're going to dive right in. I only have one new movie review for you over these last couple weeks. The kind of movie theater experience has died down a bit. But, you know, we did get out, and we did see 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. I saw it with Geeky Pat and my brother-in-law, and an amazing movie. My hat is off to Michael Bay. Say what you want about Michael Bay as a director. I think he's a fabulous director, and I think he did an outstanding job with 13 Hours. This is a true story based upon, you know, these 6 guys, basically just in Benghazi, man, an attack and trying to survive the night. There's not much more I can get into on this thing. It is a true story. You can read about it if you want. I really, really love this movie. It's an intense movie. It doesn't stop. It goes gun to the ground from the beginning to the end. But I was very, very impressed by it. Impressed by the realism, by the grittiness, and I thought, like I said, I think all the actors of the 6 soldiers were great. And I thought the directing and just everything was phenomenal. So my hat is once again off to Michael Bay. 13 Hours of Secret Soldiers of Benghazi is in theaters now, and I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. It was very, very good, and I highly recommend that you guys all go check it out. All right. I'm not going to waste too much more time on a review. The movie's been out for several weeks now, so I just wanted to kind of give some brief, quick thoughts on that one there for 13 Hours. All right, let's get into the news because we got 3 weeks worth of stuff to kind of get through. So I'm going to, bear with me. I'm going to try to blaze through as much of it as I can. I got a lot of notes in front of me. So let's hit the ground running, baby. First off, some sad news everybody's heard by now, but legendary glam rocker David Bowie passed away on January 11th at the age of 69. So I just wanted to say thoughts, prayers, condolences to David and his family. He'll definitely be missed. This was a big loss to the world of entertainment. And now they're even talking about doing a sequel to Labyrinth. So that is in the works, and I'm not joking. So keep an eye out for that. A lot of people are reporting that it's going to be a reboot. All of my sources are saying it's actually not a reboot, and it's going to be a sequel. So that will be very, very interesting. DC's Legends of Tomorrow has officially started over on the CW channel, and I just wanted to kind of give some quick thoughts on it. I think it's really good. The first episode was a little hit and miss, but I loved the second episode that aired a couple days ago. So I think you guys should definitely check it out. If you're a fan of Arrow and The Flash, you gotta watch this show, man. It mixes right in with what you love about those other two CW shows. It fits in vibe-wise, talent-wise. You're already familiar with all of our heroes, like Atom and the White Canary, and Firestorm. Like you know all these guys from the other shows, so you should definitely check it out. It's definitely worth it, and I think you'll like it. So check out Legends of Tomorrow. And for those of you that are on Hulu, it is on Hulu as well, so you can definitely check that out. Alrighty, so we've been talking about a lot of rumors too that Cate Blanchett is joining Thor Ragnarok, and it looks like she's pretty much locked in at this point, and she is going to be a villain in the film, and a lot of speculation has that she's going to be playing Hela, the goddess of hell, and I like this, man. I like this a lot. Cate Blanchett would kill it in this role, so I can't wait to see what she brings to it, especially if that's really how much they're going to go for this right here. We got some new trailers for some TV shows that are coming out. You can see the first trailer for James Franco's new Hulu show, 11/22/63. You can see the trailer for Aaron Paul's new Hulu show, The Path. You can see the first trailer for the Rush Hour TV show. Yes, there is a Rush Hour TV show coming based on the movie. So that will be very interesting. The Gambit movie is going to be starting production in March. This was, we still don't have an exact release date for the Gambit movie, which is kind of insane. The movie was supposed to come out in October, and it kind of gave us some trouble when we were doing our Am I Still on the Air anticipated films. I know a couple of us wanted to include it, and one of us actually did include it. Wait till you see where he put it on his list. But I don't think it's going to come out in 2016 anymore, so we got to kind of deal with that, especially with the fact that it's not even going into production until March. There's no way that they could film it in March and have it out by October, not with as many special effects and all that kind of stuff. But at least it's good to hear that it is going into production with Channing Tatum starting in March. No shocker here, but John Boyega, star of Star Wars: Force Awakens, says that Episode 8 is going to be much darker in tone. No shit. I mean, that just seems like a no-brainer to me. We all knew it was going to go kind of Empire Strikes Back style and go a lot darker in the next one. So, yeah. Jennifer Lawrence will star in Darren Aronofsky's new film. It has been officially confirmed that she's going to be joining that film. This has been in the rumors for a while now, that they've been kind of going back and forth about whether she was going to join it or not. But it has been officially confirmed that she will do it. There is no name of what the project will be. All we know is that it's supposed to be about a couple whose relationship is tested when uninvited guests arrive at their home, disrupting their tranquil existence. With Darren Aronofsky, you know it's going to be a kind of crazy, trippy film. So, we got a lot of new posters for the Deadpool movie up. They're a couple weeks old now at this point, but the Deadpool marketing team, which has been genius, has done some great stuff lately with doing these posters that make the movie look like a romantic kind of comedy movie, getting ready for Valentine's Day, true love never dies kind of stuff. And it's pretty hilarious, so definitely check out all of the Deadpool marketing. It's been awesome. Princess Leia has been revealed for Star Wars Rebels, so she's going to be coming up on that show. Javier Bardem has also joined Jennifer Lawrence in Darren Aronofsky's new film, so that's a big plus right there. HBO has ordered a new comedy pilot starring Bill Hader as a non-elite hitman. Yes, I am all about that. Bill Hader is hilarious, and I can see him in something like this as kind of a spooky hitman to be something that's going to be pretty damn hilarious coming down the road. So that's going to be awesome. Let's see here. The casting continues to go on for the new Han Solo movie. They're saying that pretty much every dude in Hollywood is going up for this one, so we'll see when that comes out. Creed 2 has been given a tentative release date of November 2017. This is awesome, but it's a little bit of a bummer at the same time because we know that Ryan Coogler, who is the director of the first Creed movie, he is going to be directing Black Panther. And so it does not look like he'll be able to direct Creed 2, which is a bummer, but I loved Creed, and I can't wait to see number 2 coming out in 2017. Jamie Foxx is going to be Little John in the new Robin Hood Origins film. Our Supergirl from Smallville, if you watch Smallville like I did, we had Supergirl back then on Smallville. She was played by Laura Vandervoot. She is joining the cast of Supergirl. So she's going to be doing a role on there, which is always awesome. I love when shows kind of come full circle and bring characters back as new characters, but in something that they've portrayed before, which Supergirl has done a lot of because Supergirl's mom in the show is the Supergirl from the movie, and her dad is Dean Cain, who was Superman on the Lois and Clark show, so it's very, very cool. Don't expect the Collector in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, so that kind of sucks. World War Z sequel has lost its director. Juan Antonio Bayona has dropped out of the film for no exact reason. Priyanka Chopra is being eyed for a role in the new Baywatch movie with The Rock, and they continue to just kill it with this casting, man. Priyanka is gorgeous, and she will fit in to this Baywatch film very beautifully. So I am all about that. We have Everything Wrong with Pixels. We have a new trailer for Hail Caesar, which you can check out. The first trailer for Free State, starring Matthew McConaughey. The new trailer for 999 that you can see, which looks awesome. I can't wait to see 999. It's official. The Mike and Molly has been canceled over at CBS. This bums me out. I love Mike and Molly. You know, the show started off really hot. It kind of dipped in the last couple seasons, but this new season that just started has actually been really hilarious, and it really bums me out that it will now be the last. And it seems kind of like CBS kind of just pulled the plug on the show without really talking to anybody, because Melissa McCarthy did an interview and she said that it was really not for anybody on the show's reasoning that it was canceled. They said they all loved doing the show. She would always make it work in her schedule. She would continue to do the show, and they're all pretty bummed out that the show got canceled. And it still does really well in the ratings, so I'm not sure why they pulled the plug on it, but it is the last and final season of Mike and Molly. We have an article up talking about how deep Batman's involvement will be in the Suicide Squad, so you can check that out if you're interested on how much we'll see of the Dark Knight. A second new Marvel comedy is in development over at ABC. So that is interesting. ABC is currently in development on a second Marvel comedy beyond the previously announced Damage Control. Damage Control is going to be a half-hour single-camera sitcom about the people who clean up the messes left by superheroes battling in their city. That's going to come out later next season, but that's going to be awesome. They didn't talk about what the new show is going to be, but they want it to be on ABC, or it could also possibly be a Netflix series as well. So, no exact word on what this show is going to be, but Marvel is in development on a second comedy sitcom. Very, very interesting. Let's see here. Amazon has announced all the premiere dates of their exclusive shows like Catastrophe, Bosch, and some more. I kind of dropped this news just a minute ago when I was talking about Creed, but it is official, and I guess I didn't. I thought I had talked about it on last week's episode, but remember, it's been 3 weeks, so I forget already what I talked about. But it is official. Marvel has announced that Creed director Ryan Coogler will direct Black Panther. This is great news. Ryan Coogler is an awesome director. He's a new director. Besides Creed, he did Fruitvale Station, and I loved Fruitvale Station. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's an excellent movie. Another one based on a true story. And he's just one of the best up and coming directors right now. And I think you should definitely check out Fruitvale, check out Creed, and I'm super stoked to see what he does with Black Panther. So that is great news. Netflix is going to be remaking One Day at a Time with a Latino family. So that's coming out. Ryan Johnson and Colin Trevorrow are working together closely on Star Wars Episode 8 and 9. They're making sure that, their stories collaborate and everything is, one cohesive thing. That was always my concern with knowing that these Star Wars films are all being done by different directors, is how much will the story carry over? How much will we get that continuation or get answers from what one movie leads into the other? And I like to hear that they're working together very closely on that. The early rumor going around is saying that in the Avengers Infinity War, there will be, at this point, at this stage in the script, they're saying that there's 67 characters in the film. 67, which at that point would lead me to believe you see every Marvel superhero, you would see all the Netflix guys, you would see all the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And if that's the case, hell yeah. I am expecting to see everybody pop up in Infinity War. We need to see the Guardians of the Galaxy chilling with Captain America and Iron Man and Thor. I want to see all of this, and I do want to see Daredevil and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, and Iron Fist pop up. I'm very, very excited to see what Infinity War brings us. And hearing that there's 67 people in it, remember, this is just an early thing. They're not confirming that there'll be 67 people in it, but it's pretty awesome at this point. George Miller is kind of being wishy-washy on the future of the Mad Max films. He came out and he said, I'm not directing anymore. I'm too old for it. Maybe I'll tell some more stories. We'll get other directors on it. And then a couple days later, he came out and he said, no, that's not really what I meant. I was just saying I need a break, and then I'll come back and I'll make some more Mad Max. So I don't know what the hell's going on. This dude sounds super wishy-washy. Hopefully he comes back. He makes another one. If not, we'll get someone else on it. But it was just interesting news for a couple days there, because it was like everybody was running. George Miller ain't gonna do no more Mad Max, and all of a sudden George Miller is doing more Mad Max. So who knows what the hell's going on? It looks like this will be the last season of Person of Interest. All the parties involved say it looks like this will be it for the show. We have the teaser trailer for Kevin Hart's new stand-up movie called What Now, which looks really funny as always. CSI Cyber is in jeopardy of future seasons. Ted Danson is exiting the show because he's going to do a new sitcom. So they're not sure what they're going to do with that one. Ted Danson is leaving to go actually do a new comedy sitcom on NBC with Kristen Bell. It's going to be a new comedy series called Good Place. So that is interesting. Let's see here. Kat Graham is going to be playing Jada Pinkett Smith in the Tupac biopic film. In DC's Legend of Tomorrow, they are going to be introducing Jonah Hex in an upcoming episode, so that's cool. Fox is developing a new comedy starring Courtney Cox, so I'd be interested to see that. I thought Cougar Town was really good for a while there. Shameless has been renewed for a 7th season. I probably need to watch this show, man. Everybody I know that watches Shameless absolutely loves it, and I would love to see what all the hoopla is about. But I just never got into this one. But I think it's Showtime's biggest show right now, so good to see it come back for a 7th season. Zack Snyder teases Doomsday's mythology will be explored in the Justice League film. Showtime has set some premiere dates for House of Lies and Penny Dreadful, coming back very soon in the next couple months. Showtime has ordered a new Jim Carrey-produced comedy about the 1970s LA comedy scene. You can see the first trailer for Money Monster, which is a new film directed by Jodie Foster, starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts. Colin Trevorrow, director of Star Wars Episode 8, says he promises a deeply satisfying answer to your Rey theories about who Rey's parents are. Jar Jar Binks actor says that he won't play that role again. He was quoted as saying, "I've done my damage," which is awesome. House of Lies Season 5 will premiere on April 10th on Showtime. Power Rangers Ninja Steel will make its debut in 2017. We have all the nominations for the 2016 Razzies. I'm not going to sit and read through them. We have too much to get through. And plus, the Razzies kind of piss me off because all they do is take, the most popular movies that people talk crap about and try to, make fun of them. And a lot of these movies just don't deserve it. So, if you're interested to see what's nominated for a Razzie this year, just go search for the article on our Twitter or Facebook page, and you'll find your answers out there. I will just say that 50 Shades of Grey and Pixels lead the pack in nominations. Producer says that the Silver Chair of the Chronicles of Narnia franchise will reboot the entire franchise. It will not be a sequel. It will reboot. Twin Peaks is going to be returning in early 2017. So you finally get some confirmation on that Twin Peaks move there. We have the first trailer for The Veil, starring Jessica Alba and Thomas Jane. NBC's next live musical is going to be Hairspray. This is something that they've been doing a lot of lately. Tonight is actually their Grease live special, so they'll be doing Hairspray next. The Aquaman movie has officially landed Amber Heard as Mira. This is really, really good casting here. I love Amber Heard. She's awesome. And I'm just glad to see some movement on casting side of things for Aquaman. It says that we're going to be introduced to her character in the Justice League film, and then she will, of course, be a big part of the Aquaman movie in the following year. So that is pretty cool there. Heroes Reborn will not be returning for a second season. Kind of no shocker here. The show just did in the ratings. There's nothing too big. And, I never assumed the show was going to come back for another season, to be honest. The way it was always presented was a special mini-series kind of event. What I am pissed about is I did watch the show, and I watched the final episode of this season of Heroes Reborn, and they left it on a very big cliffhanger, which kind of ticked me off, knowing that we're not getting anything more out of this show. So that is a little bit of a bummer as far as that goes. But yeah, no more Heroes Reborn. Late Night with Seth Meyers has been renewed until 2021. So congratulations to Seth Meyers there. That's awesome. We have everything wrong with Snowpiercer. We have some new clips posted from Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, which look awesome. So check those out. The 88th Academy Awards nominations have been released. So this is a big one here. When we did our last episode, it was all about the Golden Globes. We talked, our last episode was, and the winner is, and we did all of our Golden Globe stuff. Well, now, this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Every year it's about the Oscars. Who's going to win an Oscar? Who's going to take home the big prize? So, your full list of nominations for the 88th Academy Awards, nominated for Best Motion Picture of the Year, is The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, Room, and Spotlight. Achievement in Directing: The Big Short, Adam McKay; Mad Max Fury Road, George Miller; The Revenant, Alejandro G. Inarritu; Room, Letty Abrahamson; and Spotlight, Tom McCarthy. Performance by an actor in a leading role: Bryan Cranston in Trumbo, Matt Damon in The Martian, Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant, Michael Fassbender in Steve Jobs, and Eddie Redmayne in The Danish Girl. Performance by an actress in a leading role: Cate Blanchett in Carol, Brie Larson in Room, Jennifer Lawrence in Joy, Charlotte Rampling in 45 Years, and Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn. Performance by an actor in a supporting role: Christian Bale in The Big Short, Tom Hardy in The Revenant, Mark Ruffalo in Spotlight, Mark Rylance in Bridge of Spies, and Sylvester Stallone for Creed. Performance by an actress in a supporting role: Jennifer Jason Leigh in The Hateful Eight, Rooney Mara in Carol, Rachel McAdams in Spotlight, Alicia Vikander in The Danish Girl, Kate Winslet and Steve Jobs. I'm going to skip some of the screenplay stuff and foreign language and stuff like that. Animated film, Animalagia, Boy and the World, Inside Out, Shaun the Sheep movie, and When Marnie Was There. Like I said, I'm skipping all the makeup and music, sound mixing, visual effects. Yeah, so we'll skip all the other stuff. Those are the main nominations, and if you'd like to see the full list, once again, check out the Facebook and the Twitter page for your full nomination list. Let's see. Guillermo del Toro is going to be developing a new TV version of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Sci-Fi Channel has announced premiere dates for 12 Monkeys and Hunters. The new Alien Covenant film, they're saying, is going to have a hard R rating. So, very interesting to see that they're going back old school with Alien Covenant there. Funko is going to be launching their own DC-themed subscription box, which gets me pretty excited because we have the Marvel Collector's Corp, which is a Marvel/Funko collector's box, and then now they're going to do a DC one. Damn you, take my money. Take my money. Transformers Robots in Disguise Season 2 will be debuting in the first quarter of 2016. We have the new teaser trailer for Orphan Black Season 4. They're looking to do a Chicago spin-off and have it be a legal-based show. So, we got Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Subs, all kinds of Chicago shows going on right now. Now they want to go with the legal side of things. Let's see. NBC got a new comedy coming out, which will be based on DC Comics. It's going to be called Powerless. And so I like that they're doing these other superhero shows that don't even need superheroes in it. They're going to make them, on-screen comedies, which is very cool. In some more sad news, actor Alan Rickman passed away last week, and very beloved from Die Hard and Harry Potter, and of course a million other things. But he was a very, very big, important actor for a lot of people, and once again, condolences for that. Let's see here. We have a teaser, a Season 3 sneak peek teaser for Penny Dreadful Season 3. Playing House on the USA channel has been renewed for a third season. We have the official second trailer for Zoolander Part 2 you can check out. Falling Waters, a new show that's been picked up by the USA Network. Adam Lambert is joining Fox's Rocky Horror Picture Show reboot. The Legion of Superheroes are getting a tease on an upcoming DC Comics show. Very interesting. Let's see here. Deborah Messing is joining ABC's Dirty Dancing remake. We have an article up with Chris Pine talking about playing Steve Trevor in the Wonder Woman film. Darth Vader may appear in Star Wars Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which would be awesome. The Jumanji remake has found a new director. It will be directed by Jake Kasdan, which is pretty cool there. Edward Norton, Naomi Harris, and Michael Pena are in talks for the film Collateral Beauty. We have the first official trailer for what looks to be a spin-off sequel of the film Cloverfield. Yes, there's a new film coming out called 10 Cloverfield Lane, which we did discuss on our top 10 most anticipated list. You can see the trailer now. It is not a direct sequel to Cloverfield, but the producer J.J. Abrams says that the film is basically in the universe. It is a blood relative of the Cloverfield film. So it is going somewhere in that world, in that mythology, but it's not a direct sequel, but it looks really, really good. So check that out. It hits theaters literally in a couple months on March 11th. So look out for 10 Cloverfield Lane. We have a new Secret Life of Pets trailer you can check out. Scream Queens has been renewed for a second season. I'm very shocked about this because I tried to watch Scream Queens, and I'm middle of the season right now, and I kind of took a break. I stopped watching because I heard the ratings were just going down every week, and from everything I was hearing, the show was going to get canceled. So I was in no rush to really finish the season. And then it got renewed, so now I feel like I have to go back and finish the season, but I'm still like 6 episodes behind, so it's going to be a pain. But Scream Queens has been renewed for a second season. The Prison Break event series is officially a go over on the Fox channel, so it's going to be interesting to see our Legends of Tomorrow boys, Captain Cold and Heatwave, come back and do Prison Break again together. Fox is also ordering a new 24 reboot, which will not star Kiefer Sutherland or anybody from the original cast. Empire has been renewed for a 3rd season, of course, because it does awesome. Tim Curry is going to narrate Fox's Rocky Horror Picture Show reboot. We have the first official trailer for Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising, which looks hilarious. I love this trailer, and it might have even made my top 10 anticipated list. If you haven't heard that episode, go check it out. Once again, I love the first Neighbors, and I was very, very happy with the first trailer for the sequel. It looks awesome. Let's see here. Boris Kojo has joined medical drama Code Black over on CBS. He's a new cast member over there. Michael's death is going to be explained with a great new twist in the Prison Break event series, which is something a lot of people have been asking about that. Captain America Civil War directors say that the sequel is going to be a psychological thriller. I like that because, they said that Winter Soldier was like a political thriller, and now Civil War is going to be a psychological thriller. I like it. I like it a lot. So, Bones, the TV show Bones, Fox executives say that the fate of the show is up in the air. No determination has been made on if the show will be canceled or return. Connie Nielsen has been cast as Wonder Woman's mother for the movie, which should be cool. Kelly Clarkson will be returning to American Idol as a guest judge and performer. New film Drunk Parents has added Jim Gaffigan, Joe Manganiello, and Bridget Moynihan to the cast. Neil Patrick Harris is in talks to star in Netflix's A Series of Unfortunate Events. That'll be a good addition. I think Neil Patrick Harris would be awesome on something like that, so that's very cool. Christian Bale departs the Enzo Ferrari biopic film over some health concerns. Chris Carter says he's written a 3rd X-Files movie, which X-Files is all the hotness right now. I mean, the new season, they're calling it season 10, but it's kind of a 6-episode event series once again. It's been doing so well in the ratings. I mean, the ratings for the 2nd episode were higher than the series finale of X-Files like 12 years ago. So it is just insane how well this thing's doing. So I would not be shocked to see a 3rd movie come down the road here very soon. X-Men television series spin-off Hellfire is seeking a new creative team. Bruce Willis's appearance in Die Hard Year 1 is going to be more than a cameo. So yes, the next Die Hard film, which is technically Die Hard 6, is still going to be a prequel called Die Hard Year 1, which will take place in 1979 around a young rookie, John McClane. But there's Bruce Willis will be in the movie, and that he's going to be in the movie, and that he is going to be more than a cameo role in the film. So I don't know if he's just going to be telling the story or what he's going to be doing, but it'll be interesting to see. Tina Fey and Ronda Rousey are going to be co-starring in a new film called Do Nothing, Bitches. So I don't know much more about that, but for some reason the sound of Ronda Rousey with Tina Fey just works for me, especially when the name of the film is Do Nothing, Bitches. Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen are going to be leading a new crime drama called Wind River that'll be written by the Sicario writer. Walking Dead star Lauren Cohan is joining a Tupac biopic film, so she'll be in All Eyes on Me. Flash Gordon movie reboot enlists Thor, Mass Effect, and I Am Legend screenwriter. FX sets the premiere dates for The Americans Season 4. That's coming back here. Tracy Morgan is going to be making a new FX comedy with Jordan Peele from Key and Peele fame, so that's awesome. American Horror Story will return this fall, and Fargo will be back for Season 3 in 2017. Archer returns on March 31st. Netflix is supposedly developing a Punisher spin-off film, or not film, but show, which is something we all kind of expected once they added Punisher to Daredevil. We were like, he's got to get his own show, right? Coming up here pretty soon. FX's new Legion show, which is set in the X-Men universe, has been confirmed that the TV show will not cross over with the X-Men films. Chris Pine confirms that the Wonder Woman movie is being set during World War I. Fox wants Rambo the television series to be a contemporary take on the original story. You can see the expanded trailer for Judd Apatow's new romantic comedy that's coming out on Netflix called Love. Netflix has announced some premiere dates for all of their shows like Black Mirror and Orange is the New Black, and of course Jessica Jones as well. Jessica Jones, yes, got renewed for a second season, which is very, very awesome. Love Jessica Jones. It was a great show. My wife really loved it. And I was hoping it would get a second season, and I'm curious to see where they go in the future of this show. So it's good to see that it did get a second season. No word yet on where the premiere date will be for it. So let's see here. So on top of Jessica Jones coming back for season 2, we have Black Mirror is returning. Jessica Jones, Flaked. Flaked is a new show starring Will Arnett. That will premiere on March 11th. The Ranch, which will be starring Ashton Kutcher and Danny Masterson. That's going to be debuting on April 1st. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, second season, will be April 15th, which I can't wait for. I love Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Kong, King of the Apes, will premiere on April 15th. Marcel will debut on May 5th. So, Grace and Frankie will be returning on May 6th. Word Party will be debuting on June 3rd. Orange is the New Black Season 4 premiere, which I know a lot of people are super stoked for. Will be Friday, June 17th. Stranger Things will premiere July 15th. The Get Down will premiere Friday, August 12th. Love, the new Judd Apatow show, which looks awesome, will premiere on February 19th. House of Cards Season 4 will debut March 4th. So, lots of stuff coming to Netflix here over the next 6 months. So, very, very cool there. We have, of course, the first teaser trailer for the next episode but this season of Orange is the New Black as well. So, definitely check that out. I'm just going through what we discussed already. Did I? Now I'm confused on something. I don't remember if we did it or not in the last episode. Oh, we didn't. See? So, I'm sorry. I also saw, in the last couple weeks, Ride Along 2. I, for some reason, could have sworn I reviewed Ride Along 2 in the last episode, but no, that wouldn't have happened because it wasn't out yet when I did the last episode. So Ride Along 2 was hilarious. I loved it. But, I will say a but, it's not as good as the first one, and a lot of the funniest parts of the film are in the trailer, but Kevin Hart cracks me up. I think his chemistry with Ice Cube is hilarious, and but I enjoyed it. You know, like I said, I was a little disappointed it wasn't as funny as I hoped it to be, but it was still a good laugh in the theater. So I just wanted to do a real quick review because I literally just came across my note that I gave Ride Along 2 3 out of 5 stars, and I wanted to shout that out because I obviously forgot about it. So, my bad, y'all. Now I'm scared that I forgot something else, too. Let's see. So we saw 13 Hours, Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, 4 out of 5 stars, and Ride Along 2, 3 out of 5. Yep, okay, that's where I'm at. Back to the last episode there. So, thank you for bearing with me. Ride Along 2 snuck up in there. 3 out of 5 stars. Now open to more Marvel shows. They say any character can get a spinoff. Ooh, I like it. We got some new posters for the Suicide Squad, which look awesome. Rachel Taylor talks about the possibility of Trish becoming Hellcat in Jessica Jones Season 2. HBO's Westworld has officially shut down production. That is not good, so we don't know when that's going to be coming. Speaking of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Netflix has already jumped the gun and renewed it for a third season, which is kind of crazy because they haven't even aired the second season yet, but they're already giving us a third, so alrighty. We have the full list of the Critics' Choice Award winners, so you can check that out. Of course, these are a lot more. These are all fan voted, so you see like Vin Diesel winning awards and stuff like that you never see at the Oscars. So, but I appreciate other awards that give some shout outs to people like Chris Hemsworth winning Best Action Star for Thor. You know, we don't have enough of that in our other things like the Golden Globes and the Oscars and stuff. Let's see. The Deadpool movie has been denied a release in China because of it being rated R and how graphic it is. China says, nope, we're not airing this film. The first teaser trailer for Bates Motel, Season 4. Steve Coogan and John C. Reilly are going to star in a Laurel and Hardy biopic film. We have the Star Wars Rebels Season 2 mid-season trailer. Tiffany Amber Thiessen says that a Saved by the Bell reboot is never going to happen. Sorry guys, that sucks. Ice Cube says that they're planning an NWA reunion at Coachella this year, so that'll be very interesting if that goes down. We have the new trailer for, speaking of Ice Cube, for Barbershop 3, The Next Cut, which you can check out. We have the first official trailer for The Perfect Match, starring Donald Faison and Paula Patton. We have the first trailer for Meet the Blacks, starring Mike Epps. A lot of deaths over the last couple of weeks. This has been kind of crazy. Eagles founding member Glenn Fry passed away at the age of 67. So man, you know, they always talk about how it happens in threes, right? So this is our third death that we talked about in one episode. So very, very sad. Fast and Furious 8 gets a new title, and it's just Fast 8. That's what's being called right now, which makes sense. I mean, we already have Fast 5, so why not Fast 8? They like to always play up on those titles. Ben Affleck speaks about possibly directing the Batman solo film. Of course, he wants to do it. I already believe he signed to do it, but I think he's playing coy, because that's what these guys have to do until things are officially announced. Fear the Walking Dead Season 2. Fear the Walking Dead Season 1 is now available to stream on Hulu, by the way, so you can check that out. But Fear the Walking Dead right now, Season 2, will be back on Sunday, April 10th. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. There's been some early screenings of the Deadpool movie, and so far it has been nothing but glorious. Everybody's been saying how great it is, how true to the comic it is, and the first reactions have been, holy chimichanga. Some great stuff for that. We got the official Wonder Woman logo has been officially released. We got the first official trailer for Pee-wee's Big Holiday coming out on Netflix. You can see the first look at Cyborg and the Flash in the upcoming Justice League film based on some movie art. That was some sketch art for the Justice League film that is being done. There was a big DC, was really, really well done. And they showed a lot of Batman v Superman. They showed the very first footage of the Wonder Woman film, which looked awesome. And then they showed some concept art of Flash, Cyborg, even a little bit of Aquaman. They talked a little bit about Green Lantern. So we're getting ready, man. We're getting close. The Justice League movie comes out next year. So we're going to start finding out more and more and more, but you can get your first look here at some of these characters on this special, which was awesome. The Wendy Williams show has been renewed through 2020. Lip Sync Battle has been renewed for a third season. We got the Honest trailer for Labyrinth. We have Everything Wrong with San Andreas. we have the brand new Suicide Squad trailer. And if you have not seen this thing yet, go to amiontheair.com, click on the trailers tab, and watch this trailer. It is phenomenal. This trailer came out literally the day before we recorded the Am I Still in the Air top 10 most anticipated films. This made Suicide Squad jump up in my list of most anticipated films because it is that great of a trailer. It's set to Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, and it just flows so great to that song. It hits on every level. Just absolutely loved it. It shows how good the dynamic of the team will be. Joker looks phenomenal. Harley Quinn, oh my god, Margot Robbie looks like she steals the show as Harley Quinn. I'm just so excited for this. You need to check out this trailer if you have not seen it yet. We posted up on our Twitter and our Facebook page some of the videos from that DC special I was talking about on the CW channel. So if you missed it and you didn't get to see some of the concept art, you can watch the short little YouTube videos I put up on the Facebook and Twitter page. Tyler Perry is going to be returning in a new Madea film. I know y'all been waiting for it. The new film will be called Boo! A Madea Halloween. You cannot even make this shit up. So that will be coming. Jonathan Skaich has been cast as Jonah Hex in DC's Legends of Tomorrow. And we talked about Jonah Hex is coming, but now we've got an actor attached to it. Kevin Spacey has joined the J.D. Salinger biopic film Rebel in the Rye. Jet Li is confirmed for Triple X3. Hello has become the fastest video to hit 1 billion views on the Vivo app. Filming is officially wrapped on the Assassin's Creed movie. Deadpool character guide that you can check out so you can see who everybody is. Nancy Drew, the TV series, gets a pilot order and a brand new title. Fox greenlights a new Survivor-style series called Kicking and Screaming. The How I Met Your Mother team is making a new Skype romance comedy over at CBS. Deadpool gets a big thumbs up from Stan Lee. Yes, Stan Lee himself saw the movie. He loved it. Jennifer Lawrence is going to headline the Marita Lorenz biopic film over at Sony Pictures. Legends of Tomorrow says that they're not returning any of its characters to Arrow or The Flash anytime soon. So don't look for Firestorm or The Atom or Captain Cold or Heatwave to pop up on Flash or Arrow anytime soon. They're going to be sticking Legends of Tomorrow. Actress I'm gonna smash her name. Ilfenish Hadera, as she's on the TV show Billions right now, which is a really good show on Showtime. She's joined the cast of the Baywatch movie, and she will be playing The Rock's love interest. Oh yeah. Adele, Kendrick Lamar, and The Weeknd are set to perform at the 2016 Grammy Awards. A chronological recut of the first two Godfather films will now be streaming on HBO. Academy Award winner Stephen Price will be scoring the Suicide Squad film. 2 playable versions of Mike Tyson will be available for pre-order if you get the new UFC game. You'll get Iron Mike and Legacy Mike. HBO has greenlit a new 70s set porn industry drama starring James Franco and Maggie Gyllenhaal, so that will be interesting. The Flash's Robbie Amell and Jessica Jones's Rachel Taylor have joined a new Netflix series called Ark. Netflix has ordered another series. This time it's a sci-fi drama based on Richard Morgan's Altered Carbon. We have a listing of what's coming to Hulu in February. You can check it out. HBO has set the Game of Thrones Season 5 release on Blu-ray and DVD for March 15th. Megan Good is going to be on a reoccurring role on Code Black over on the CBS channel. The original Fast and Furious director Rob Cohen boards Hurricane Heist movie Category 5. We also have a listing of everything new coming to Amazon Prime in February. In big news that rocked the world literally about 10 days ago, Star Wars Episode 8, which was supposed to come out in May, has officially been pushed back to the end of 2017 and will now come out in that December spot, like The Force Awakens did. No word on if it was just Disney's call for marketing purposes, or if there's an issue with making Episode 8. We don't know. All we know is that the movie's been officially pushed back, and it'll be coming out in December now instead of May. Pictures has moved up the release dates of the new Spider-Man film, which literally they moved it up like a week or two. And they delayed the Jumanji reboot since they just got the new director. They need some more time on it. The Baywatch movie we've been talking so much about has been given a release date of May 19th, 2017. This, I believe, was the Star Wars date. And once Star Wars got off of it, Baywatch said, "We'll take it, baby." Robert Knepper boards Jack Reacher Never Go Back. The Terminator Genisys sequel has been removed from Paramount's release schedule. The people involved say they're still working to do another Terminator sequel. They just will not have it ready in time for that original release date in 2017. We have Everything Wrong with Furious 7. We have the first official Red Band trailer for Keanu. Keanu is a new comedy movie starring Key and Peele. Looks hilarious. You can watch the Green Band and a Red Band trailer right now. I suggest the Red Band. It is awesome. We have the first trailer for Term Life, starring Vince Vaughn and Haley Steinfeld. The little kid from the movie Room that's been getting all the praise, Jacob Tremblay, is going to be playing a young Tandy, yes, a young Will Forte, on an upcoming episode of Last on Earth. Rosario Dawson's Temple will be playing a very significant role on Marvel's Luke Cage show on Netflix. She's very, very important to that show. Martin Donovan is joining DC's Legend of Tomorrow as Rip Hunter's Time Master mentor. With the new poster for London is Falling, Guns N' Roses is going to be airing a new documentary on the BBC channel ahead of their Coachella reunion. We have a bunch of information from the X-Men Apocalypse set, a lot of kind of little spoilers, so I won't go into it, but if you're interested to see kind of some of the stuff to expect in X-Men Apocalypse, definitely check out the article. Johnny Depp is in talks to join Triple Frontier. Will Smith has dropped out of the project. The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise, has been moved up to June 2017. It was supposed to come out in March, and now they have so much confidence of this film with Tom Cruise involved, they pushed it to a big summer release of June 2017. Mark Ruffalo says that Thor Ragnarok will be the midnight run of the Marvel movies. Theo James replaces Josh Hutcherson in Backstabbing for Beginners. We have a first look picture at Megan Ichinowoki as Vixen on Arrow. She looks pretty cool, by the way. Let's see. J.C. Chandor is going to remake the German thriller The Robber. Marvel has cast Benedict Wong in Doctor Strange, as he's going to be playing Wong, which is very funny. So, it looks like Avatar 2 has been delayed once again. A lot of things people were saying once Star Wars got pushed back to December 2017, now it's going to be going head-to-head against the sequel to the biggest movie of all time, Avatar. Well, the Avatar people say, nope, it will no longer come out in December 2017. So it looks like it's getting pushed back again, which is just nuts, man. This film was supposed to come out in 2015, then 2016, then 2017, and now it looks like 2018 before we're going to see Avatar 2. Just ridiculous. The WB has confirmed that the release date of the Wonder Woman solo film will be June 23rd, 2017, and Justice League Part 1 will definitely be coming on November 17th, 2017. We have the new trailer for the Divergent series Allegiant, which you can check out. Charlie Cox, who plays Daredevil on the Netflix show, says that he wants to bring Daredevil to the Avengers Infinity War. Believe me, Charlie, I want you to as well. NBC is officially developing a Chicago Law spin-off on top of all the other Chicago films. ABC has ordered a Romeo and Juliet sequel pilot. I don't know why we need that, but that is coming out too. We have the new poster from the BFG. Deadpool tickets are now officially on sale, so you can get those now. Director Mick G is in talks to take over the directing reins on Masters of the Universe reboot. Finally, I'm just glad to hear some word about this. This movie was supposed to be made years ago. We keep getting problems. I'm glad somebody's in talks. And as much as grief as Mick G gets sometimes, I think he could do something pretty cool with Masters of the Universe. DC's Legend of Tomorrow, when it debuted, gave CW some high ratings. It didn't beat Arrow or The Flash, but it was the biggest ratings for a Thursday night CW has seen in over 4 years. So very cool, very big congratulations to them. Adam McKay is planning a new Border Patrol comedy with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, which would be awesome. AMC Television has a new show coming out called Feed the Beast, and it'll be starring David Schwimmer and Jim Sturgis. Charlie Cox, our Daredevil once again, is going to be headlining a new film, which will be a vampire movie called Eat Local. That name just cracks me up every time I read it. NBC has set some premiere dates for The Carmichael Show, Heartbeat, and some more you can check out. Lauren Cohan, she will appear in Batman v Superman. So you can check out to see who she may be playing in the movie. Stephen Moffat will depart Doctor Who after one more series in 2017. The Exorcist has a TV series in the works over at Fox. So that'll be interesting. That'd be cool to see that. Second Chance, Fox's new show, which I do want to check out. I just haven't had a chance to yet, is getting a second chance. Get it? That's being moved to Friday nights. So we'll see how well it does there. Also debuting this past week on Fox is Lucifer. So another DC-based comic show. Lucifer looks awesome. I once again have not had a chance to check Lucifer out, but I know Geeky Pat did, and he loved it. And I hope to watch it here in the next couple of days. I think it looks awesome. Sam Raimi is in early talks to direct a remake of the French film A Prophet. Dakota Johnson and Matthias Schoenaerts are going to star in The Sound of Metal. Dave Bautista is getting in Drax mode for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, just a picture of him getting all buffed up again in the gym. We have the first trailer for Forsaken, which stars Kiefer Sutherland and Demi Moore. We have the brand new Batman v Superman poster, which looks awesome. I love seeing new stuff for this. We have a picture that we posted of an image from Batman v Superman that gives away basically a spoiler of who the big villain will be in the Justice League film. I won't say it. I'm sure most of you have probably already looked at this picture or have come across it. It's very obvious what this picture is symbolizing, and I'm excited to say the least. But I know some people get pissy about this stuff, so if you want it, go look for the picture and judge for yourself. Jason Mantzoukas from The League. This dude is hilarious. He's joining the season 3 cast of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And let's see. Corey Hawkins, who played Dr. Dre in Straight Outta Compton, he's going to be replacing Jack Bauer in Fox's 24 Legacy. So congratulations to Straight Outta Compton's Corey Hawkins. He's going to be playing the lead in the new 24 Legacy show coming out. So rumors have come out about the details of Hulk's role in Thor Ragnarok. Once again, I guess some people can consider the spoilers. This is not confirmed. The script, as far as I understand, is still being written. So I don't know how much to believe of this. All I got to say is it looks like the idea of planning to merge in Planet Hulk somehow with this Thor film is what they're suggesting is going to happen here. But if you want to see the full details, check out the article on the Twitter and the Facebook page. Dave Matthews Band is announcing their 25th anniversary tour. Miley Cyrus is going to star alongside Woody Allen in his new Amazon television series. Showtime is developing a Ben Stiller adaptation of Super Sad True Love Story. Pictures has taken over distribution of The Ghost in the Shell and The Girl in the Train movies away from Disney. The release dates look to be in jeopardy at first, but it looks like they have kept the same release dates with the new studios. We have Everything Wrong with Kung Fu Panda in 15 minutes or less. We have the new Angry Birds trailer. We have an honest trailer for a TV show, which they do every once in a while, and this is the honest trailer for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We got some more Batman v Superman photos you can check out. We have some new information about Star Wars Rogue One characters and much more rumors you can look at if you're interested. We have the full official details of the Star Wars Battlefront DLC. It's all been officially revealed finally. It looks like Fast and Furious 8 is going to blow up Iceland in the new film because they love making this a worldwide extravaganza. Disney's Bob Iger says Star Wars and Marvel movies will continue forever. I love this guy's enthusiasm. Hell yeah. Marvel's Most Wanted, which is the new spin-off show of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Mockingbird and Hunter, they've just casted Delroy Lindo to star as Dominic Fortune. So it's a good addition to the cast already. In just interesting news for Star Wars The Force Awakens, Kevin Smith voiced a stormtrooper in the movie. That's one of the new ones I just heard. Showtime has already renewed the show Billions for a season 2. About that. Allison Page is going to be playing a DC Comics speedster by the name of Trajectory in an upcoming episode of The Flash. In no shocker news here, the new Spider-Man reboot movie that Marvel is doing has been given an IMAX 3D release. Arnold Schwarzenegger talks about an update to The Legend of Conan. He says they're still definitely doing it. That Miley Cyrus and Woody Allen movie will be in the 60s, be set in the 60s, coming out on Amazon. Joseph Fiennes is going to be playing Michael Jackson in a 9/11 road trip drama. I don't want to get into this one. I don't want to start no controversy. A lot of people are hating on this. They're pissed about this. Obviously, Joseph Fiennes is playing Michael Jackson. It doesn't make much sense. It is what it is to me. I can't even wrap my own head around it. They say they have a purpose to it. I don't know. I just report the news, so take that for what you will. Top Gun 2 is looking to be kind of moving along again, as Jerry Bruckheimer and Tom Cruise just had a big meeting about Top Gun 2 a couple weeks ago. So that looks like it may possibly be moving forward here. The first official trailer for Kubo and the Two Strings. The first trailer for The Confirmation, starring Maria Bello and Clive Owen. Hunger Games complete 4-film collection will be released on Blu-ray and DVD on March 22nd. And you can also, obviously, on that same date, get Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 by itself as well, and also on digital HD March 8th. Miranda Otto has joined 24 Legacy. We have everything wrong with Kung Fu Panda 2 in 15 minutes or less. Rebecca Hall and Dan Stevens team for a new romantic comedy called Permission. Harrison Ford is set to unveil the Disney Star Wars theme park plans in a new upcoming TV special. There's a new Nicktoons movie in the works that's going to kind of combine all the universes of the Nicktoons movies. We have the first official trailer for Trolls, new animated film, coming out, like those troll dolls you used to stick on your pencil. Yep. We have the new trailer for The Bronze. Stretch Armstrong is coming to Netflix in 2017. I don't know anymore. We have the first trailer for 9 Lives, which stars Kevin Spacey, Christopher Walken, and Jennifer Garner. This looks absolutely ridiculous. The new show, The American Gods, has cast Mr. Ricky Whittle as Shadow Moon. I don't know much about American Gods, but for those of you that do, there you go, some news on that. Let's see here. Stephen Amell is going to be guest starring on an upcoming episode of Legends Tomorrow, where he's going to play Old Man Oliver. Yes, he's going to play an old Oliver Queen from the future. So that is pretty cool there. They're saying it's going to have kind of its take based off like the Dark Knight Returns comic book, which is kind of cool. Kim Basinger has joined the 50 Shades Darker movie. Joseph Kosinski is going to direct the True Firefighter Tale Exit. The movie Mama, which was a really cool horror movie a year or two ago, is getting a sequel, which is pretty cool there. House of Cards has been renewed for a 5th season. Toni Collette is joining Vin Diesel in Triple X 3. Lee Daniels is going to direct a documentary based on New York's famed Apollo Theater. Christy Knows Best Season 4 will debut on March 8th. Kim Basin's character in the 58th sequel will be Alina Lincoln. I like that. I had to ask my wife. My wife read the books, and I said, "How do you like this casting?" And she said, "Me say, yeah, she's perfect." So I will take it. Catherine Bigelow's next movie will be about the 1967 Detroit rival. I'm sorry, my computer's starting to do a little freeze in and out thing, so I hope it's not interrupting the feed while we record. So kind of bear with me here. I don't know what's going on with that. What's it doing? Jennifer Aniston is going to be playing a crisis manager, Denise White, in The Fixer. Rebecca Ferguson is taking the lead in a new sci-fi film called Life. From director Taika Waititi, who's directing Thor Ragnarok, he talks about Mark Ruffalo and the Hulk's journey in the movie that says basically his journey through Thor Ragnarok into Avengers 1 and 2 will be basically a whole standalone story arc for the Hulk. So it's almost like he's getting his own solo movie again, which that's pretty cool. We have the 12 Monkeys Season 2 trailer you can check out. The Walking Dead Season 6 mid-season trailer. Jada Pinkett Smith is returning to Gotham as Fish Mooney in the rest of later in the season, so that's interesting. Wom Colette Sarah is reuniting in Run All Night and Nonstop. So I like when actors work with the same directors. It's awesome. Melissa McCarthy is going to host an upcoming episode of SNL with musical guest Kanye West. MTV is canning Carter after 2 seasons. Michael Sheen has joined the voice cast of Pixar's Finding Dory. You can see the first trailer for the upcoming Cabin Fever remake, a remake we just don't need. I don't know if it's recording, man. It looks like it keeps pausing on me, so I'm sorry if I end up repeating some stuff. I feel like I have to kind of stop and go since this damn thing is like, come on, baby, don't do it, don't do it. Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill returning as the Batman and Joker for a new Justice League. Their original voices coming back for a new Justice League film, or animated film. Netflix has officially confirmed a new Gilmore Girls revival show coming to Netflix, so that is awesome. Jabi will be cast in ABC's new serial-like drama anthology called The Jury. Stephen Moyer, the CW has ordered 6 pilots, one being an Archie series called Riverdale, and a Mars thriller, and some more. We're almost done here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry if the feed is starting to get weird right now. I don't know what's going on. We have all of your winners of the SAG Awards. This just went down last night, so go ahead and congratulations to all down, just in case this recording is going sour right now. See, has also ordered a Kevin Williamson drama and a reboot of the movie Frequency to be a TV show. All right, so that is the news. Let's get on over to our box office and our release dates here. On DVD and Blu-ray coming out this Tuesday is going to be Bridge of Spies, Truth, Rock the Casbah, Freeheld, Our Brand is Crisis, and The Last Witch Hunter. In theaters on Friday will be Hail Caesar and The Choice. So pretty week at the movies. And our box office coming in number 10 is 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi with 6 million. Number 9 is 50 Shades of Black with 6.2 million. 7 million. Number 7 is Dirty Grandpa with 7.6 million. Number 6 is The Boy with 7.9 million. Number 5 is Ride Along 2 with 8 Awakens with 10.8 million. Number 2 is The Revenant with 12.4 million. And number 1 in its debut dollars. So that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. We made it all the way just in under an hour and a half for 3 weeks worth of news, movie reviews, the whole nine. To do it in under an hour and a half is pretty impressive to me. So I hope you can. I appreciate you tuning in and supporting Am I on the Air, as always. So let's shout it on out. You can follow. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Am I on the Air. Follow me on Twitter at DXDonMega. You can like us on Instagram, Periscope. We're on iTunes. You know the whole deal. We're on YouTube. So go to youtube.com/Am I on the Air. Subscribe to our channel, radio.com. Follow on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio, so you know it's always going down with all the podcasts like Am I on the Air, Banshee, Red Dragons Assemble, and all the other gloriousness of all my peeps on RedDragonsRadio.com. We're on Stitcher, we're on Spreaker, we're on TuneIn, so plenty of streaming apps to find our show. and get the love over on there. So, with that being said, thank you once again for this January the 31st for getting a new episode here of Am I on the Air. And until next time, my friends, keep up on the Facebook and Twitter for all the news, and we'll talk to you on the next episode right here on Am I on the Air. Peace!
Red Dragons! Baggy!
Red Dragons!